I have a dream that my four little children will one day live in a nation where they will not be judged by the color of their skin, but by the content of their character. I have a dream today.
It has been 56 years since the day that Martin Luther King Jr. gave his famous speech, "I Have a Dream," in Washington, D.C., and up to this day, this speech is considered one of the most powerful speeches, and that is because of his credibility. He was a member of the executive committee of the National Association for the Advancement of Colored People and was president of the Southern Christian Leadership Conference, an organization that was created to provide the civil rights movement at that time with new leadership. With that said, this clip can be considered an example of a speech that was considered powerful because of its ethos, or the appeal based on the credibility of the speaker. There are many factors of credibility, such as the speaker's reputation, his or her experience and achievements, the position he or she holds, his knowledge on the subject matter, and the way he or she presents himself to the audience, most of which were good in Martin Luther King Jr.'s case.
I wasn't born in this country. I didn't grow up in any one particular religion. I have a mixed race background, and I'm gay.
That clip was the conclusion of Wentworth Miller's speech on coming out and the struggles that came with it at the Human Rights Campaign dinner in Seattle. By telling his story, he was able to persuade people of the importance of making gay people feel that they are not alone, and that is an example of pathos, or the appeal based on emotion. Other ways of stimulating the emotions of the audience are showing a powerful image or video, or explaining the topic by connecting it to the things they already know and experiences they have already went through.
So let's get started with anxiety management. 85% of people tell us that they're nervous when speaking in public. And I think the other 15% are lying. Okay? We could create a situation where we could make them nervous too. In fact, just this past week, a study from Chapman University asked Americans, what are the things you fear most? And among being caught in a surprise terrorist attack, having your identity stolen, was public speaking. Among the top 5 was speaking in front of others.
This is a part of Matt Abrams' talk called Think Fast, Talk Smart, Communication Techniques. Remember when he mentioned a percentage? A study conducted by Chapman University and the results of that study? That is one way of how logos, or the appeal based on logic, can be used. An argument or speech is logical if it is supported by reliable data, facts, statistics, tests, and research.